In this last installment of the Web of Oppression, we're going to look at the durable and mutating aspect of the web. When dealing with systemic oppression, the problem with the durable and mutating portion is that it can be the easiest to fly under the radar while being incredibly effective in maintaining white supremacy. An example of this is the current attack on cancel culture. Many opponents claim that cancel culture is out of control and that freedom of speech, which is something that many Americans hold dear, is being attacked. This completely ignores that although people have freedom of speech, it doesn't mean they have freedom from consequences for that speech. When talking about the durable and mutating aspect of the web, the big mistake people make is not understanding that at its core, this part of the web is about the survival of white supremacist systems at all costs. If they cannot enslave us, racism will mutate to terrorize us with Jim Crow. If laws are passed to undercut Jim Crow, racism will mutate to covert racism and use things like the war on drugs to terrorize and imprison Black and brown people. If a Black man is elected to the White House, the Freedom Caucus comes to life and we get laws targeting anti-racism education in K-12 schools. If we're going to secure our liberation, we have to face this sinister portion of the web of oppression head on, call it out when it happens, and ensure that we explain its historical context so that history doesn't have a chance to repeat itself. This is the final episode of the season, and it's available now on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. You can find all of the other videos and podcasts for Season 1 on those platforms as well. As we reflect on this final portion of the summer series, ask yourself what aspects of the web are most salient in your sphere of influence, but more importantly, what are you doing about it to secure liberation for historically marginalized people?